them talking to them like blase this and blase that, what you gonna do and all this stuff. So I seen all that on my mama's side of the family. How they fight. My grandma used to fight her kids. See it all the time. Mom be over there trying to calm her down and all this and that. It's all there. My daddy said, I don't want y'all around them. Then you get home, daddy, he just worse. He drinking, he'll beat you for having paper on the floor. So this is what I'm saying. You gotta have your children in good spots. Shield them because they're young. Rule them right. When they don't have a chance to get on their own, they'll see what you're talking about. They'll see what you're talking about. Go ahead.
5. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of God?
They don't know how to rule his own house. How you gonna take care of the church of God? You can't take care of the church of God. You gotta have money to run the church. So you put money in the church so you can pay the bills. Now, if he don't know how to run his own house, guess what? He in debt in his house. He don't pay his light bill. He needs somebody to help him, and he barely don't do anything unless somebody else co-signing with him. A real man ain't like that. He like, all right, I need to go ahead and pay this. Pay this. My wife don't even know when the mortgage is being. Well, he said she might know when the mortgage is. But I go ahead and pay all this stuff. Pay it. Because that's my job. As a man, you got to roll like that. Then when you go inside and try to run a church, you can't even run your own household. Your wife running that one. You don't know what's going in and out. Oh, you go home, here, you money, baby. Go ahead and pay the bill. You need to sit down and look at everything going on. True story. This old man, he was 82 years old. He married, he 82 years old now. He was telling me this story. He's like, he from the old school. He come home, give his money to the wife, she paid the bill. She paying the mortgage. So years down the line, somebody came up to him and said, hey, Mr. So-and-so, I see you selling your house, right? You know, I ain't selling my house. What you talking about? So he thought his wife was paying the mortgage. And she wasn't paying. They got behind on the mortgage, got behind on the taxes, and now they put his house up for sale. He looked in the newspaper today and said, look, the newspaper right here, this your house, ain't it? He said, ain't that is my house. Boy, he said it took him every little ounce of money, paper to get it right. But it's his fault though. He should have been checking. Bring me the receipt. I want to see it. He was taking the face value. But I ain't gonna tell you all the other stuff he did, but this is what he was doing. He kind of misused that. He said, you know what, I just take care of the bills now. That's what he's doing. But he's saying, if a man don't know how to rule his own house, how should he take care of the house of God? These are the offices of the church, especially as a pastor. You gotta know what you're doing. Go ahead.
6. Not a novice, lest being lifted up with pride, he fall into the condemnation of the devil.
Not a novice, meaning that you know how to talk. You don't know how to go to the book and get the scripture and understand it. That's novice. Yeah, I know about that. I know about the Sabbath. But do you know what you're supposed to do on the Sabbath? Yeah, I know what a husband's supposed to do. What are you doing? Are you dealing treacherously with your wife? What is that? All this stuff keeps a man from prospering. You can't be a novice in this. You got to know exactly what you are doing as a man. Go ahead.
Moreover, he must have a good report of them which are without, lest he fall into reproach and the snare of the devil.
This is what he said. You got to have a good report. That's why I work so hard to have a good name. I was talking to a guy, Mr. LC was in the shop Friday. He met a dude he ain't seen in 20 years. I was paying close attention to their conversation. He said, yeah, Mr. LC, you know who I was? He said, LC said, Michael Knight. He ain't seen him over 20 years. But one thing he might say, LC, he always had his family in the church. He always tried to do it right with family. That meant a lot to me because his name is the most important thing that a man wants respect on. It ain't about how much money you got, how many women you got. Your name. That's how I wore my dad the same way. The name, you mentioned the name, oh, okay, that's a man. That's why I gave my son my name. When you say Jerry Parker, you're gonna say, okay, I know him, I know his dad. You got to make sure your name is strong as a man. Not, oh man, go that was Jeff, sorry son, he might be sorry just like he is. You don't want that. Oh, here come LC. Oh man, I wonder if it sound like him. You don't want that. You want a strong name. And this is how you lead it. Keep them grabbing it. We're going to stop at that one. Let's go to Ephesians chapter 6. And you read that on your own. It's on the same thing with all the offices of the house, the positions in the church. From boys to men. We ain't got this out here in these streets now. We got a whole bunch of bastards out here. And I ain't cussing. They don't know what they're doing. Mainly because this man ain't learned how to be a man. He's still a boy. You know, man, because you 21 years old. You know, man, because you're 30. You might be penalized as a man, but your mindset's still a little boy. If you ain't got this word. Ephesians chapter 6 and 1. Go ahead.
Children, obey your parents in the Lord.
Yes, sir.
For this is right.
He said, for this is right, children. Go ahead.
Honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise.
First commandment with promise. Why? Go ahead.
That it may be well with thee, and thou mayest live long on the earth.
He said that it might be well with you, children, that you'll live long. I mean, if you honor your mother and father, you're going to die quickly. That's what the book said. Go ahead.
And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath.
Oh, here come the fathers. Don't provoke them to wrath. Sit up there, they tell you something personal in life, you go embarrass them in front of their friends and family. You're talking about them. You don't do that, fathers. If they told you something, one thing, what's in the house stays in the house. I see a lot of men cutting their women, their wives down, their children down. Just cut them down out in public. You don't do that. As a man, you don't cut, I don't care how bad it's going on with you and your wife or your kid. You don't cut them down like that, talking bad about them. Y'all gonna get all right, but that person's still gonna know what you said about your family. It's ups and downs. He said, ye father, provoke not your children to wrath. You talking about them behind their back, and they told you some person that you make a raffle, and they hear it in the streets. Go ahead.
Ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonishment of the Lord.
Bring them up in the nurture, admiration or admonishment? Admonition. Admonition.
Oh, I said admonition.
I ain't get it right here. Well, bring them up in the word. This is what you got to do. As a man, you want to be a good father? Bring them up in the word. Teach it to them, no matter how they feel. Teach it. Plant the seed. Period. Plant it. It'll be all right. Go ahead. That was it. This is what God said right here. And when you get in the household, how you treat your, how the kids treat their parents, and how the parents, especially the father, treat their kids. Respect them. Don't disrespect them out there like that. What's in the house, stay in the house. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 22 again. You got to handle the business, man. It's hard to pull that trigger, boy. What I mean pull that trigger, mean that you tell them, no, you can't do that. And you don't don't want to see your kids all sad all the time. That means you become a man in the house, so do it right. And we're not saying we perfect now. I ain't telling you about forward that I'm perfect. Keep telling you over and over again. I just preach the word as it's perfectly, as it is written. We all are working. All. But I ain't gonna shortchange the word just to make you feel good like I ain't gonna preach it hard. I'm gonna preach it hard. The whole duty of man is what? To fear God and to keep his commandments. That's the number one he said. Fear. I believe if you don't put fear on the table, your kids won't do what you say, your wife won't do what you say, and most of all, that man won't do what he's supposed to do in the household. He won't. Because he'll try to please them. And they'll try to please you, knowing it's wrong. Verse 6, go ahead.
Train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it.
You train them up. Put the seed in their mind. Men, when you become a man, you have children, train them. So they won't depart from it. It'll be in there. When they get tired of getting knocked in the head, it'll be in there. They'll come back out of it in a minute. Because God's word don't lie. Jump down to verse 15. Go ahead.
Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, for the rod of correction shall drive it far from him.
You put some on that behind. You put some on that behind. Whoop them early. So you won't have all the trouble when you grow up. When they get up to certain age, teenagers, whatnot. You got to whoop them this much because you did what you're supposed to do when they were young. It tripped me out when I see parents out in public trying to discipline their kid out in public. You know that kid is not being disciplined inside the house. Because he look at her like, what you whipping me for? Like, this is strange, this is foreign. You try to show out in front of everybody else like you whoop me at home. You don't whoop me. Kids be in the school system and like, I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna call her. I call her for you. They don't fear. But as mine, when they would come, you call me and see what happened. Like when you called my dad and see what happened. Fear got on me, but I was shaking like a salt shaker. Because I know what you gonna do. You got to have it. You got to bring the pain. This is what you got to do as a man. Ain't nobody trying to tell you to be a tyrant now. A little leeway. You finished with that?
Yes, sir.
Proverbs chapter 23, verse 13. It's straight. It's tight, but it's right. Verse 13, go ahead.
Withhold not correction from the child. For if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die.
Thou what?
He said, not die.
He said, thou beatest him with a rod. Put that switch on it behind. Put it on. And most of all, men, teach him. And these are the rules that you gotta have. Cause like, man, sometimes boy, I ain't want to whoop nobody out with tired. Come on, you gotta whoop somebody. You wake up the next morning, your arm hurt. You don't know why they hurt. Go ahead.
Thou shalt beat him with the rod, and shall deliver his soul from hell.
You see what he said right now? You whoop him and correct him with a rod so that you deliver their soul from hell. Why? Because if it ain't no fear there, they're gonna do whatever they feel. If you didn't put no fear in them, well, as a parent, they're gonna do whatever when they get out. And you men are responsible, because we supposed to be the heads of the household and the discipline. You finished with that?
Yeah, brother.
Proverbs chapter 20, verse 7. From boys to men of God. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 7. Go ahead.
The just man walketh in his integrity. His children are blessed after him.
Yes, sir. He said, a just man. A man with some integrity. If my kids out there in trouble, I want to say, who, do I know you? Oh, you Jeff Parker? Oh, okay. I help you. how I want it. And I take care of, they know I'm gonna take care of when I find out about their health. If you ain't got no integrity, they'll keep riding on. I ain't even worried about Jeff Dawg. I ain't worried about Jeff's son. Let him get in trouble. Let his head bump. All this. But you got that integrity, they gonna help you. They gonna help your kids. So the just man walking in integrity, and his children are blessed after it. There's a lot of things people do for my kids, and they really think they're doing it for them. The integrity from me get them what they want. Sometimes. I ain't say it all. For my wife too, she know people too. They give them jobs, help them out. Oh, I know your mama, okay. She got integrity. Yeah. All because of what their parents do. They think they're doing it for themselves. I used to think the same thing. So I understood. Boy, I did that for your mom. Boy, I did that for your daddy. We finished with that?
Yeah, brother.
That's why we got to be a just man. Integrity. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 7. We're going to do the women that week. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 7. Go ahead.
When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
Yes, sir. I want that. I like that. I'd rather for you to not like me, but respect me. That means peace. I don't like Jeff, but I ain't gonna disrespect him in the shop. I ain't gonna disrespect him in the house. Many people that come in my place of business and say, man, one man told me, you run your place like a white man. I'm like, what that is? He said, man, most barbershops, they cussing and doing, drinking, doing whatever they want to do. I ain't heard nobody cuss or do anything. No, because they respect me. And I respect them. That's what you want. More than money, as a man. And no woman want no man that everybody always looking at her as a jokester. You want a man like that, something wrong with you want. That want a man everybody play the joke on, or he ain't respected in the streets and all that. You don't want no man like that. You don't want no clown. Read that again.
When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
I like that. But we got a lot of enemies out here, Israel. Mainly because of our skin complexion. But if you ain't got no integrity, they won't know all that thing. All thing they look at is your skin complexion. We need this book to get that integrity. Let me show you some of your enemies. Matthew chapter 10. You're gonna be some of your first enemies. When this book is over, let's take these scriptures little by little. I know a lot of them can be direct and hard, just a little by little. You ain't gonna be able to do it all at one time. As you keep learning this word, it'll get better. Show you some of your first enemies. You think your enemies out in the world. Nah, gonna start within your family. Because you're gonna be bringing this truth. Verse 34, go ahead.
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
This is what Christ said. He ain't come to send no peace. A lot of people that he's supposed to be peaceful in the name of Jesus. The name of Jesus will gonna shake everything up. When you tell them you can't eat that swine, your mom be cooking greens with swine in there. What you mean you eat it all them years? Why you eating it now? Because the book said I can't, mama. Go ahead. Keep reading.
For I am come to set a man at variance against his father.
What he said? I come to set a man at variance, or they're going to have words against each other because this word is going to cause confusion. Boy, I raised you like this, and what you doing now? Where you get this mess from? About you can't eat pork, about you ain't going to church on a Sunday. Where you get it from? The book. But they're going to associate it with me. Always. They're going to associate it with the flesh and blood. Go ahead.
So, and the daughter is against her mother,
Mm-hmm.
and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
And a man's foe shall be they of his own household.
God started with the immediate family. Because they're the one you love, and you're going to say, hey, guess what I learned about the Bible? Catfish is wrong. You don't believe that. Shrimp is wrong. Crab is wrong. You don't believe that. That's abomination. You go to hell for that. Oh, what girl, where you get that mess from? Out the Bible. Go ahead. Listen what it say here. I love this part that you got to really understand. That's why you cannot be a respecter of your family more than you respect of God. Go ahead.
But he said, he that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
You see what God, that's powerful. He that loveth father and mother more than me, you ain't worthy. Meaning, mama want me to do this, so I'm gonna go do it because mama want me to do it. Or dad want me to go do this, so I'm gonna go do it because dad want me to do it. No, you better make sure you ain't violating the law. Make sure you ain't sinning. He that loveth father and mother more than me is not worthy of me. Go ahead.
And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
That's what he's saying. Even son or daughter. Oh, that's my baby girl. That's my first son. Man, I got to help him out. If he's sinning, you don't help him sin. What kind of mess is that? You got to take feelings and emotion out of all this. Because you got to make a sound judgment, man. From that boy, you'll make your judgment off the feeling, how it makes him feel. No, when you become a man, you're like, okay, we can't do that. Because if I lead the family doing that, that blood is on my hands. All of it. Because I'm the leader. Men, go ahead, read some more of that. Go ahead and read some more of that. 38.
And he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me.
So if you don't take the cross, you know what happened to Jesus on the cross, right? He was persecuted, he was killed, he all this stuff. There's going to be some pain dealing with this. He said, if you don't take up the pain that comes along with this gospel, oh, I can't do this no more. It's too painful. I mean, I'm losing my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister. Oh, man, I can't do this. You need people. That's your problem. You need people to feel like you're doing right. That's your problem. I thought I needed my mom and my brothers and my dad to feel good. But when I read these scriptures, how God gonna put my behind in the lake of fire, I said, oh, I can't do that no more. Go ahead.
He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
You know how people go, I got a life. I got a life besides the Bible. I got a life besides you. You better make sure you got everything in order when you're saying all this. When you don't take up this cross, meaning the baddest burden, baddest pain, that comes along with these scriptures, Christ said, you not worthy of him and me. You don't make no special privilege because that's your mother, your daddy, your son, your daughter. No special privileges. Go ahead.
He that receiveth, he that receiveth, he receiveth me. And he that receiveth me, receiveth him that sent me.
Jay, I'm gonna get you some more glasses. Pause him when they don't call. Read again.
He that receiveth you, receiveth me. And he that receiveth me, receiveth him that sent me.
If they receive these words of truth that we preaching about in church, they receive it in Christ. If they don't receive it. These are words of Christ. These ain't the words of Jeff Parker. None of what. This Christ word, it written red. Let's go to Malachi chapter 2. We got one more after this and we'll be done. From boys to men. We got a whole lot of scary men out here today. Malachi chapter 2, start at verse 12.
The Lord will cut off.
Wait a minute, I
Oh.
ain't tell you to read that.
Yeah.
Got some pages right before Matthew. Malachi chapter 2 and verse 12. We got to make sure as men that we treating, especially our wife, right, if you married. Now, if you ain't treating that wife right, your prayers ain't going to be answered. He's going to look at you like you talking on deaf ears. Go ahead, verse 12.
The Lord will cut off the man that doeth this, the master and the scholar, out of the tabernacles of Jacob, and him that offered an offering unto the Lord of hosts.
He said the man will cut off the man, the Lord will cut off the man that doeth this, the master and the scholar, out of the tabernacle of Jacob, him that offered an offering unto the Lord of hosts. So he's going to cut this person off that's doing this man. What is that? Go ahead.
And this have ye done again, covering the altar of the Lord with tears,
Yes, sir.
with weeping, and with crying out, insomuch that we regarded not the offering any more, or received it with goodwill at your hand.
Understand, this man coming to the altar, offering up this, whatever he offering up, could be money, could be whatever. He's crying and asking God to heal him, to give him something he's praying for. But it's one thing he didn't do right. What is that? Go ahead.
Yet ye say, wherefore, because of the Lord hath been witness between thee and the wife of thy youth,
Yes, sir.
against whom thou hast dealt treacherously, yet is she thy companion and the wife of thy covenant.
He said he been witness to the man and his wife. He did treacherously with her, meaning that he didn't look at her or treat her like a wife. Like I said, mama was second of me, then my wife, then my kid. I had to remove that. I was dealing treacherously. It was hard for me to give my wife something back in the day. My mama called me, bam, here we go. That's treacherous. I'm just using one example. It's many. Your wife is number one. Man, you gotta make sure you get married. Your wife is number one. She get it first. Before your kids, before mama, before everything. That's why a lot of us still stuck. Dealing with our wife this way, we praying up and down for stuff that's major that is happening in our life. Major. Could be health, could be money, could be all this stuff. But when you deal with your wife wrong, I don't care what she doing, you deal right with her. You let God handle her if she doing wrong. Go ahead. He said, don't because you did treacherously with her. Go ahead.
And did not he make one, yet had he the residue of the Lord of the Spirit.
Read it over again. Okay. Take your time. Go ahead.
And did not he make one, yet had he the residue of the Spirit. And wherefore one, that he might seek a godly seed.
Yes, sir.
Therefore take heed to your spirit, and let none deal treacherously against the wife of his youth.
Because he made one. When you married, when you talk make one, just like we read in Genesis, talking about Adam and Eve, and how Eve was taken out of the rib, how Eve was taken from the rib of Adam. He said, these become one flesh. One flesh. Meaning God looking at you and your wife like y'all one. Whatever she doing to you, he gonna judge. She gonna judge her off of it. Whatever you doing to her, he gonna judge you off of it. But we dealing with the man right now. He said he done treacherously, beating her, taking all her money, not giving her anything, just being down home. I know some men do some crazy stuff, boy. And the women sit there and take it. You know why they sit there and take it? Because they chose that man. They can't get out. They can get out. I ain't saying they can get out. A lot of them too scared to get out. But God looking at all that. Got a lot of neighbors out there. The one that mysteriously died. Remember Abigail and Nabal when David wanted that stuff from Nabal? He said, no, I ain't gonna give it to him. And Abigail took David all the stuff he needed and And God killed Nabal that night. So it's a lot of Nabals being killed around here, especially black men. And you don't know how they are dealing with their wife. You're saying the police officer killed this man. The black man said he couldn't breathe and all this stuff. Then next thing you find out, oh, he was dealing treacherously with his wife. That could be a possibility. If you